Here's question 28 and another one of their, I think they're famous diagrams. So I'll just draw my own over here. And the government of a country plans to raise income tax rates. The initial equilibrium is X, of course. Okay. Oh, just one thing. Which new equilibrium point would an economist predict as the result? Let's see. Raise income taxes, reduce aggregate demand, right? So we're going to go here. The answer for 28 must be D. Wow, I'm surprised. That was pretty easy. Usually they give you 2 actions, and well, this one has 1. So answer for 28 is D. Let's see 29. What is an example of an expenditure dampening policy? Expenditure dampening means reduce aggregate demand. That means reduce aggregate demand. That's expenditure dampening. So what is an example? An increase in income tax rates? Yes. A looks very good. B says an increase in the level of import tariffs. Well, that will reduce spending, but we're mostly looking at aggregate demand. So I like A more than B. C says an upward revaluation of the exchange rate. Let's see, if you revalue the exchange rate, no, you'll upward revaluation. Well, that will reduce aggregate demand. That will reduce exports, but it will increase imports. So let's see. But A is still more direct. Interesting. And D says the introduction of import quotas. So no quotas before, and now we have quotas. That might reduce aggregate demand. But I think 29, A is very direct and the best answer for question 29, though you can argue about some of the others. Question 30 says, an economy is currently operating close to its full employment level of national income. Yay. Which combination of macroeconomic policies will be most likely to have a net deflationary effect? So deflationary. So we want to reduce aggregate demand, basically. They want to avoid inflation. A 10% in the cut, no. This will increase aggregate demand. So we don't need to look at the rest. And the first answer for B is the same as the first part for A, so cannot be true. A 10% rise in the standard rate of income tax will reduce disposable income, so yes. And a 5% devaluation of the currency, no, that will increase exports, so that might put pressure on inflation. So the answer must be D. Yes, raise income taxes, people have less disposable income, and make the currency more valuable. That will reduce, or stronger, you could say, and that will reduce exports. So D is the answer for 30. Make a comment or question down here. This is the visible hands. You can subscribe over there. See you next time.